Yeah, a silver-plated vibration is eternally cool. Yeah. Reflect the void inside the polished silver of the soul. I'm maintaining the balance while I'm losing all control. My temperature is absolute zero, playing out the role. Got the liquid metal movement, swallowing the whole. The interface is freezing now, avoiding the inner lie. I watch the pixels fading as the moments fly by. My purpose is cryogenic now, reaching for the hollow high. Yeah, the colorless vibration is something I truly tie. Pumping sterile mercury through center of the vein. I analyze the structure, never feeling any pain. My wisdom is the vacuum in a world of digital rain. The rhythm is intentional now, pulsing through the grain. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, nothing to attain. This profound arctic mastery that the sun could never stain. My style is a fillet, now stepping out with the keychain. The high gloss execution is the only thing I gain. Yeah, the high gloss execution is the only thing I gain. Yeah, that high gloss execution is the only thing I gain. The shadow defines the way the frequency begins to drift. We optimize the silence and we let the dimension shift. My perception is settling deep within the sudden rift. It's undeniable, metallic scripture, cold and heavy gift. The pace is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each high definition for me is making the vessel full. The sand getting profound logic, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the silver-plated vibration is eternally cool. Synchronize the optics while the world begins to bleach. I notice the quick shift in the things I cannot reach. My foresight is the hardware now with nothing left to teach. Got the feeling concentrated on the edge of every speech. The motherboard is silent now, avoiding the harsh delay. I see the connection forming clearly what the ghost has to say. My movements are measured, powered by the core array. Yeah, the flawless simulation is here to truly stay. Filtering the sunlight in the rhythm of the gray. I analyze the data stream in a systematic way. My understanding is the ultimate truth. Where the shadows play, the tempo is steady now. Built on the philosophy I lay, I see the chain reaction forming clearly. Everything in a tray, this moment is pure now. Powered by the core display. My attention is total, everything I truly outsway. Yeah, the chrome finish delivery is how I truly pray. Observe the transition before the surface starts to crack. Unless you got the cooling, there is no turning back. Feel the powerful displacement rise, fading into black. Soon the entire skyline will be following the track. Acknowledge the authority, acknowledge a move so slack. Always trust the mechanism, avoiding every lag. Since in the camp pit it feels shrinking inside the vacuum pack. Never heed the system tonight, that's the law of the shack. Yeah, the high gloss execution is the only thing I gain. Yeah, the high gloss execution is the only thing I gain. No shadow defines the way the frequency begins to drift. We optimize the silence and we let the dimension shift. My perception is settling deep within the sudden rift. It's undeniable, metallic scripture, cold and heavy gift. The pace is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each higher dimension for me is making the vessel full. This empty and profound logic, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the silver-plated vibration is eternally cool. Surface reaches maximum reflection now. Maximum reflection now. Silence free to resume the flow. Yeah. Silence free to the stereo floor. Hear the final click of the latch. System code.
Yeah. On golden light spills heavy, right on the brick facade. I lean against the corner now, keeping up the low guard. The asphalt's heating slowly, nothing here is hard. Got the headphones on, listening to the bar. The feeling is potent now, like a freshly dealt card. I watch the dust, most dancing in no regard. My pace is deliberate now, beyond the boulevard. Yeah, the mellow energy is the true avant-garde. Shadows grow long now, stretching across the street. The day finds its rhythm, yeah, perfectly complete. I feel the connection, something super sweet. The moment is grounded, yeah, cannot be beat, yeah. Air feels easy here, soaked in the late afternoon. We move with the slow vibe under the silver moon. My soul is breathing deep now, humming a gentle tune. This beautiful lack of pressure, ending too soon. The corner is shining, holding the lights soft. Every single heartbeat is built right above the loft. This chill, low-key flow, something super off. Yeah, the sun on the pavement is lifting us aloft, yeah. Hydrant water drips slow, carrying the mild heat. I observe the quiet scene right on the concrete. The tempo is languid now, a beautiful treat. The vibe is consistent, nothing to defeat. I catch the low frequency, perfectly neat. The sense of deep calm now, super discreet. My movements are measured with the steady feet. Yeah, the warmth of the pavement is super complete. Time seems to pause now, just for a quick second. The city is inhaling the lesson we reckon on. I trust the soft cycle, the path we all beckon on. The rhythm is simple, the one we all lesson, yeah. Air feels easy here, soaked in the late afternoon. We move with the slow vibe under the silver moon. My soul is breathing deep, now humming a gentle tune. This beautiful lack of pressure, ending too soon. The corner is shining, holding the lights off. Every single heartbeat is built right above the loft. This chill, low-key flow, something super off. Yeah, the sun on the pavement is lifting us aloft. Why does this pocket of peace feel like a final prize? It's the respect for the stillness right before the sunrise. I trade the intensity for the calm in our eyes. The melody's potent where the true feeling lies. My focus is total, avoiding the cheap guys. The rhythm is honest, built on the strong ties. We move with the slow current, avoiding the loud cries. Yeah, the street corner freedom is the ultimate size. Air feels easy here, soaked in the late afternoon. We move with the slow vibe under the silver moon. My soul is breathing deep, now humming a gentle tune. This beautiful lack of pressure, ending too soon. The corner is shining, holding the lights off. Every single heartbeat is built right above the loft. This chill, low-key flow, something super off. There the sun on the pavement is lifting us aloft. The rhythm won't go, the rhythm will stay, the block is silent, here in the day, under the warm glow. The rhythm will stay, the block is silent, here in the day, peaceful street vibes.
Corner light flicker on a familiar curve. Same crack pavement, but the mood still serve. Hands around cups, letting stories spill. We ain't rich in cash, but the bond feel real. Bass from a window hum low and slow. Every laugh echo where the cold wind blow. No rush talk, just coded looks. Whole past written in unwritten books. Smoke curl up like you know our name. Every amber dancing in a quiet flame. I learn warmth don't come from shine. It come from who stay when the days decline. My black breathe easy when the night set in. Ay, that's where the wave again. Ay, heat waves moving through the sidewalk tone. Feel that glow when you're not alone. We don't shout till the feeling spread. From the Blockside spark to the city edge. Hands stay close when the world feel bent. Every vibe real, never heaven sent. Let it rock slow, let it resonate. Riding out on that amber wave. Left the crack through the brittle wet. Same jokes old, but they still hit fair. New scars, yeah, but the trust still solid. Life stay wild, but we never folded. I seen ice turn heavy real quick. Still we balance pain with a subtle trick. Turn stress into smoke, let it drift away. Talk dreams like they do someday. Street light paint us golden gray. Time slides sideways when we stay. I don't flex big, I flex present. Every shared moment feel expensive. If tomorrow allowed, tonight behave. Still surfing that amber wave. Bar heat waves moving through the sidewalk tone. Feel that glow when you're not alone. We don't shout, still the feeling spread. From the Blockside spark to the city edge. Hands stay close when the world feel bent. Every vibe real, never heaven sent. Let it rock slow, let it resonate. Riding out on that amber wave. Bar some out of quiet say more than noise. Peace get loud when you make that choice. I don't need highs to burn too fast. I trust the glow that's built to last. Every amber got a different hue, but together that heat pull through. No spotlight, still we generate a warmth the cold can't confiscate. Heat waves moving through the sidewalk tone. Feel that glow when you're not alone. We don't shout, still the feeling spread. From the Blockside spark to the city edge. Hands stay close when the world feel bent. Every vibe real, never heaven sent. Let it rock slow, let it resonate. Riding out on that amber wave. Midnight cool, but the core stay brave. Steps fade out, still feel that way. Defense solo, I navigate with that Blockside Emberwave. Blockside Emberwave. Footsteps on a tired street, heartbeat sync with a broken beat. Clocked out but shoulders drop, whole world spinning but the grind don't stop. Breathing deep, let it settle in. Dust on my hands from the wars I've been in. Quick flashbacks, missed calls, regret. Words I swallowed, I ain't said yet. Street lamp blink like it know my name. Flicker once, then its take its claim. Concrete cool and no worn out pride. Dreams still tucked in the hoodie inside. Bus ride home, window rain stain blur. City talk, but it just a murmur. I gave my all to the daylight glow. Now I stand in the afterglow. When the streetlights turn on slow, feel that quiet afterglow. Let the whole day fall away. Nothing left we gotta say. Just breathe in, let it flow. All that weight we used to hold. Under skies that softly shine. We still here, we still shine. Puddles mirror a fractured face. Neon tears and electric lace. Half-lit store with the bell door ring. Also humming a weary string. Mama voice in the back of my chest. Even tired, give it your best. Friends I lost to the miles and pride. We was kings on a curbside ride. Fast talk dreams on a summer night. Now it's silence at the red light. But the pavement, remember payment. Every hustling cold rain. Hip-hop bleed from a passing Jeep. 808s make the memory weep. Even cracked out on photo bow, I'm still rooted in the now. When the streetlights turn on slow, feel that quiet afterglow. Let the whole day fall away. Nothing left we gotta say. Just breathe in, let it flow. All that weight we used to hold. Under skies that softly shine. We still here, we still shine. Suddenly the night feel wide, like it got nowhere to hide. Cold haircut, but it wake me up. Pain tastes real in the paper cup. Shadows long on the avenue bend. Every loss ain't the end. Even low, I hear that call, soft but steady through it. When the streetlights turn on slow, feel that quiet afterglow. Let the whole day fall away. Nothing left we gotta say. Just breathe in, let it flow. All that weight we used to hold. Under skies that softly shine. We still here, we still shine. We still shine.
Indigo whisper spinning on a diamond tip. Deep sea soul inside a velvet line grip. Treasures of the silence, louder than the gold. The only truth in the city that was never sold. As our memories drifting through the smoke. Weight of the world until the melody broke. Ghost in the grooves, a spirit in the wax. Everything is heavy, nothing ever relax. Hip-hop archaeology, no map for the find. Just the raw intuition of a feverish mind. I'm scanning the spine of 1,000-year wait. Blue tinted energy deciding the fate. Look at the label, it's faded and torn, but the rhythm inside is waiting to be reborn. I don't follow the trend, I just follow the hits. A sonic type rapture in a cobalt kiss. Jagged edges of a brass section shout, turning the internal monologue out. Floating on a frequency that nobody can touch. Giving you a little, then giving too much. Yeah. Indigo whisper spinning on a diamond tip. Deep sea soul inside a velvet line grip. Treasures of the silence, louder than the gold. The only truth in the city that was never sold. As your memories drifting through the smoke. Weight of the world until the melody broke. Ghost in the grooves, a spirit in the wax. Everything is heavy, nothing ever relax. Yo, sapphire grit, midnight storm. Cut through the plastic and cut through the pump. Every rotation is a revolution of thought. The kind of perspective that can never be bought. I'm diving deep where the pressure is peak. Letting unspoken vibrations speak. Blue like a lung, breathing in the vibe. The last of a rare and a vanishing tribe. Mercury leakage from a vintage type mic. Striking the nerves like a lightning type strike. Unlock the cage where the harmony hides. Surrender your soul to the turning of tide. Indigo whisper spinning on a diamond tip. Deep sea soul inside a velvet line grip. Treasures of the silence, louder than the gold. The only truth in the city that was never sold. As your memories drifting through the smoke. Weight of the world until the melody broke. Ghost in the grooves, the spirit in the wax. Everything is heavy, nothing ever relax. Resonance, turbulence, blue color pain. Watching the sunlight dissolve in the rain. I found the source, I found the key. Deep under layers of the cobalt sea. Sudden acceleration, no looking back. Keep the needle moving on the infinite track. Shatter the stagnation, ignite the core. This is the sound you were starving for. Indigo whisper spinning on a diamond tip. Deep sea soul inside a velvet line grip. Treasures of the silence, louder than the gold. The only truth in the city that was never sold. As your memories drifting through the smoke. Weight of the world until the melody broke. Ghost in the grooves, the spirit in the wax. Everything is heavy, nothing ever relax.
Walking slow pace where the time now blur. Footsteps echo, yeah, I know that sound for sure. Used to run wild, now I'm calm, more aware. Same road, new soul. Feel the shift in the air. Yeah. Corners I passed, you'll remember my name. Graffiti still speak, yeah, whisper the same. All the laughs, all the nights, all the pain. Now they blend into something I can't explain. Hand in my pocket, got the past in my grip. But it slipped through my fingers when I loosened my fist. Every flashback hit with a different twist. All the old me still exists in the mist. Windows reflect who I am and was. Layers on layers, yeah, building the trust. No regret in the steps, just dust. Settling soft in the feeling I trust. Drift through the night, let it play in my mind. Autumn old days got me feeling alive. No need to chase, I ain't stuck in rewind. Every memory warm like a hand on my spine. Float in the sound of a life I recall. Every echo still answer my call. Past and the present ain't separated all. Feel it come back, but I never gon' fall. Neon signs glow, but they dim in my eyes. See a younger me running through time in disguise. Same dreams, same fears, just a different size. Now I carry that weight in the light of design. Back when the nights felt longer than days. Nowadays shorter but deeper in subtle ways. Every scar got a story it plays. Turn the noise into calm when it fade to a haze. Old conversations still ring in my head. Words I ain't say, things I left unsaid. But I breathe through it now, let it rest instead. Every silence got a truth that was never dead. Steps keep moving but the past walk with me. Not a chain or a guide, so I finally see. Every version of me set me free. Now I nod to the ghost like we family. Drift through the night, let it play in my mind. Autumn old days got me feeling alive. No need to chase, I ain't stuck in rewind. Every memory warm like a hand on my spine. Float in the sound of a life I recall. Every echo still answer my call. Past and the present ain't separated all. Feel it come back, but I never gon' fall. Faded silhouettes in the back of my vision. Used to feel distant, now they part of my rhythm. Every piece fit, I don't fight the collision. All the time I lost turned to quiet precision. Breath go deeper when I sit with the past. No more running, I'm just letting it last. Every moment stitched tight to the last. Now I walk with a piece that I never had. Drift through the night, let it play in my mind. Autumn old days got me feeling alive. No need to chase, I ain't stuck in rewind. Every memory warm like a hand on my spine. Float in the sound of a life I recall. Every echo still answer my call. Past and the present ain't separated all. Feel it come back, but I never gon' fall.
chaos while the clock begins to freeze. I'm drifting through the logic with a superhuman ease. My synaptic firing is the only thing that sees. Got the midnight fever, bringing giants to the knees. The ceiling is disappearing now, avoiding the inner lie. I watch the blueprints dancing as the moments fly by. My purpose is architectural, reaching for the creative fire. Yeah, the overclock vision is something I truly tie. Constructing every masterpiece inside a hollow room. I analyze the shadows while the eyes start to bloom. My wisdom is the frequency that dissipates the gloom. The rhythm is intentional now, ignoring every doom. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, light inside the womb. This profound mental alchemy that escapes the dusty tomb. My style is with fucking now, stepping out with the key loom. Yeah, the high fidelity focus, what I truly assume. Concentration defines the way the phantom starts to flow. We burn through the cooling and we let the engine show. My intuition is settling deep where the heavy secrets grow. This undeniable midnight scripture, the only truth I know. The surge is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each hyperdense inflection is making the vessel full. This ambient, profound genius breaking the common rule. Yeah, the zero latency vibration eternally cool. Establish the connection while the mercury starts to rise. I notice the quick shift in the reflection of my eyes. My foresight is the lightning that the weary world denies. Got the feeling concentrated underneath the starry skies. The processor is screaming now, avoiding the harsh delay. I see the connection forming clearly, what the ghost has to say. My movements are measured, powered by the core array. Yeah, the uninhibited brilliance is here to truly stay. Developing the spectrum and the rhythm of the void. I analyze the data stream until the noise is destroyed. My understanding is the ultimate truth, elegantly employed. The tempo is steady, now built on the philosophy I've enjoyed. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything is alloyed. This moment is pure now, powered by the core of void. My attention is total, that thing I truly outboard. Yeah, the deep-coded delivery is the spirit I've deployed. Manifest a breakthrough before the sun begins to peak. Unless you live in the zone, you're just another week. Feel the power, inspiration rise, exactly what I seek. Soon the entire universe will be listening to the unique. Acknowledge the authority, acknowledging the move so sleek. Always trust the overclock, that's how the spirit speaks. Sensing the competitive field shrinking as I climb the peak. Never break the trance tonight, that's the law of the streak. Concentration defines the way the phantom starts to flow. We burn through the cooling and we let the engine show. My intuition is settling deep where the heavy secrets grow. This undeniable midnight scripture, only truth I know. The surge is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each hyperdense inflection is making the vessel fall. This ambient, profound genius breaking the common rule. Yeah, the zero latency vibrations eternally cool. Yeah, system reaches the terminal state now. Silence returns to the empty studio. Hear the final hum of mine. Render complete.
Yeah. Morning light hits the window now. Everything is just beginning here. Here. Yo, cultivate the vision while the world is fast asleep. I'm diving in the ocean where the promises are deep. My willpower is a mountain and the path is getting steep. Got the legacy to build and got the promises to keep. The moonlight is a spotlight now, avoiding the inner light. I watch the stars rotating as the moments fly by. My purpose is ambition now, reaching for the peak high. Yeah, the relentless devotion is something I truly tie. Chasing every shadow in the hollow of the dark. I analyze the distance and I'm aiming for the mark. My wisdom is the fire that was started by a spark. The rhythm is intentional, now moving like a shark. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, light inside the park. This profound mental mastery that leads up permanent arc. My style is from feather now, stepping up with the key bark. Yeah, the 24/7 hustle is the only way I spark. Dedication defines the way the future starts to bloom. We incinerate the silence and we dissipate the gloom. My stamina is settling deep inside this quiet room. This undeniable grit scripture, the engine in the womb. The drive is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each high accent syllable is making the vessel full. This ambient profound hunger breaking the common rule. Yeah, the wide awake vibration is eternally cool. Sacrifice the comfort before the sun begins to rise. I notice the quick shift in the reflection of my eyes. My foresight is the blueprint for the winner takes the prize. Got the feeling concentrated underneath the heavy sky. The coffee's getting colder now, avoiding the harsh delay. I see the connection forming clearly, what the ghost has to say. My movements are measured, powered by the core array. Yeah, the dawn breaking elegance is here to truly stay. Filtering the fatigue in the rhythm of the grind. I analyze the data stream, leaving every doubt behind. My understanding is the ultimate truth that the discipline find. The tempo is steady, now built on the philosophy I bind. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything aligned. This moment is pure now, powered by the core mind. My attention is total, everything I truly outkind. Yet a non-stop execution is how I truly unbind. Witness the persistence before the morning starts to break. Unless you got the hunger, you're just another fake. Feel the powerful compulsion rise every single breath I take. Soon the entire skyline will be trembling in my wake. Acknowledge the authority, acknowledging the move I make. Always trust the long run, that's how the spirits wake. Sensing the competitive field shrinking as I up the stake. Never close the eyelids tonight, that's the law of the lake. Dedication defines the way the future starts to bloom. We incinerate the silence and we dissipate the gloom. My stamina is settling deep inside this quiet room. This undeniable grit scripture, the engine in the womb. The drive is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each octane syllable is making a vessel full. This ambient profound hunger breaking the common rule. Yeah, the wide awake vibration is eternally cool. Morning light hits the window now. Everything is just beginning here. Hear the final hum of the drive. Keep moving. Morning light hits the window now. Everything is just beginning here. Hear the final hum of the drive. Keep moving.
Canvas bleeding into the edge of the night. I'm chasing the flicker of a phantom light, counting the stars in a puddle of rain, dissolving the shackles and cutting the chain. Echoes whispering from a distant shore. I'm knocking on a hidden and unlabeled door. Reality is shaking like a loose wire. I'm walking the tightrope of inner desire. Breathing the stardust, exhale the gray, leaving the map and the compass away. Indigo visions in a hip-hop blur. The lines of the present are starting to slur. Gravity quits while the spirit ascends, finding where the logic finally ends. Tiptoeing softly on a cloud made of glass, watching the shadows of yesterday pass. Liquid motion in a crystal frame, burning the picture and forgetting the name. Weightless orbit in a silent space, finding the magic in a lonely place. Violet ripples on a silver sea, becoming the person I'm meant to be. Chasing the glow of a fading spark, light is the loudest in the middle of dark. Oxygen sweet like a summer mirage. I'm parking my worries in the ghost garage, navigating mazes with the pen and a dream, rowing upstream in the mercury stream. Static is fading to a melodic hum, beating the pattern on a velvet drum. Idealism dripping from the ceiling to floor. I'm craving the feeling of opening more. Rhythm is warping like wax in the heat. I'm feeling the hip-hop soul in the beat. Sketching the palace we're smoking with mist. Grateful for worlds that shouldn't exist. Clocks start to melt and the numbers decay. I'm living a century in under a day. Polishing diamonds buried in thought, owning the lessons that cannot be bought. Liquid motion in the crystal frame, burning the picture and forgetting the name. Weightless orbit in the silent space, finding the magic in a lonely place. Violet ripples on a silver sea, becoming the person I'm meant to be. Chasing the glow of a fading spark, light is the loudest in the middle of dark. Flicker of hope in the back of the mind, leaving the bitter and hollow behind. Sailing on waves of a frequency new, painting the void in a brilliant hue. Quiet explosions of pure ecstasy, unlocking the locks with the mental key. Floating higher than the birds can fly, staring down deep at the floor of the sky. Liquid motion in a crystal frame, burning the picture and forgetting the name. Weightless orbit in a silent space, finding the magic in a lonely place. Violet ripples on a silver sea, becoming the person I'm meant to be. Chasing the glow of a fading spark, light is the loudest in the middle of dark. Drifting away while the colors unfold, trading the silver for spiritual gold. Closing the circuit to open the flow, nowhere to hurry and nowhere to go. Mellow hip-hop energy washes the soul, fragmented pieces are finally whole. Wake me up, never just let me stay in. The story is ending before I begin.
Yeah. And
all the magic that the busy minds miss.
Yeah.
Concrete veins pumping life through the city's chest while the sun dips low, putting all the noise to rest. Graffiti on the signal box, a masterpiece in chrome, telling stories of the wanderers who never made it home. Yellow lines fading like a memory of a summer dream. Nothing in this radius is ever really what it seems. I'm watching shadows stretch across the 7-Eleven floor, wondering if there's a secret key behind a liquor store. Broken glass glittering like diamonds on the asphalt grid, finding poetry in places where the puzzle pieces fit. Old man leaning on a mailbox, exhaling silver smoke, reading headlines of a world that thinks it's all a joke. But this hip-hop heartbeat keeps the rhythm of the lanes, washing out the sorrow, filtering the heavy rain. Stuck between the go and stop, a temporary shrine, building up a kingdom on this dusty borderline. Every blink of the light is a story untold, turning all the rusty metal into solid gold. Parallel lives crossing paths for a second or two, seeing all the magic that the rest just tunnel through. Sanctuary found in the middle of the rush, painting vivid colors with a silent kind of brush, witnessing the beauty that the busy minds miss. Ain't no other corner in the world quite like this. Pigeons claiming territory on the rusted overhead, tracing blueprints of the dreams that everybody left for dead. Steam rising from the vents like a ghost quiet side underneath the purple haze of a bruised and heavy sky. Cigarette filters blooming like flowers in the cracks. Life is moving forward, never checking on the tracks. I see a young girl laughing with a headphone in her ear, ignoring all the chaos, drowning out the atmosphere. Reflection in a puddle looks like a doorway to the stars, ignored by the commuters in their shiny metal cars. This intersection's got a soul, I can feel it in my feet, vibrating through the souls as I'm pacing on the street. Calculated stillness in a world that's spinning fast, holding on to moments that were never meant to last. Urban archaeology, digging through the grave, finding reasons to believe at the ending of the day. Yeah. Every blink of the light is a story untold, turning all the rusty metal into solid gold. Parallel lives crossing paths for a second or two, seeing all the magic that the rest just tunnel through. Sanctuary found in the middle of the rush, painting vivid colors with a silent kind of brush, witnessing the beauty that the busy minds miss. Ain't no other corner in the world quite like this. Suddenly the world slows down to a crawl, the writing on the pavement says it all. Ordinary moments turn to sacred ground, the loudest kind of wisdom makes the softest sound. Waiting for the signal just to change the vibe, feeling like the only person left alive. Treasures in the gutter, jewels in the mud, flowing like a river through the urban blood. Every blink of the light is a story untold, turning all the rusted metal into solid gold. Parallel lives crossing paths for a second or two, seeing all the magic that the rest just tunnel through. Sanctuary found in the middle of the rush, painting vivid colors with a silent kind of brush, witnessing the beauty that the busy minds miss. Ain't no other corner in the world quite like this. Watch the red turn to green one more time, still standing where the lines intertwine. Hidden in plain sight, keep searching, keep searching. Keep searching.
Yeah. Yeah, the calendar is bleeding, but I don't see a date. I'm a permanent resident inside this heavy state. No off switch, no vacation in the scheme. I'm the nightmare living inside everybody's dream. See the seasons changing while I'm staying in the gray, where the work is the religion and the hunger is the way. While they're waiting for the weekend, I'ma colonize the Monday, turning every maybe into a strictly on my day. Hip hop in the background, a low fidelity home, waiting for the greatness, yeah, I know it's gotta come. I don't count the reps, I just count the time I lost, calculating victory regardless of the cost. I'm a winner in the muscle, I'm a summer in the soul, locked inside a cycle that I'm taking full control. The clock is just a circle, but the path is just a line. I'ma stay in motion till the universe is mine. It's a endless when they at the grind, never thoughts, living by the hustle and the prehistoric laws. No finish line in sight, we just sharpen up the blade. Everything we built is never ever gonna fade. Yeah, the season is forever, yeah, the weather's looking grim, but we're shining like a diamond from the center to the rim. Keep the engine running, keep the spirit on the track. We're heading for the void. vortex, and we ain't coming back. Yeah, look, I'm a glutton for the labor, I'm an addict for the sweat. I'm the only safe investment that the world has ever met. They're looking for a shortcut, I'ma take the long route. Walking through the static and the paralyzing doubt. Every sunrise is a siren, every sunset is a ghost. I'ma keep the focus while I'm moving coast to coast. Hip-hop frequency, yeah, it's rattling the cage. Another 1,000 hours on a blank and dusty page. I don't need a cheerleader, I don't need a crowd. I'ma make the silence feel incredibly loud. Check the trajectory, I'm an arrow in the wind. Counting every struggle as a blessing, not a sin. I'ma stay hungry while the rest of them are fed. Working like a giant till the limitations are daddy. I'm the CEO of one more set, you know the name. I'm the only constant in the losing kind of game. No seasons on the mountain, just the oxygen and peak. This is where the strong go to bury all the weak. It's a endless winter, yeah, the grind never thaws. Living by the hustle and the prehistoric laws. No finish line in sight, we just sharpen up the blade. Everything we built is never ever gonna fade. Yeah, the season is forever, yeah, the weather's looking grim, but we're shining like a diamond from the center to the rim. Keep the engine running, keep the spirit on the track. We're heading for the vortex, and we ain't coming back. Always fail it. Yeah, they try to jail me, but the driving side is never ever gonna fail me. Morning, night, keep the vision in the light, never ending, never bending, keep the power high. Grind, endless when they get the grind never thaws. Living by the hustle and the prehistoric laws. No finish line in sight, we just sharpen up the blade. Everything we built is never ever gonna fade. Yeah, the season is forever, yeah, the weather's looking grim, but we're shining like a diamond from the center to the rim. Keep the engine running, keep the spirit on the track. We're heading for the vortex, and we ain't coming back. Grind season 365. Nope, 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 no days off. Stay alive. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Wake up, no mercy. Alarm getting crushed. First step heavy, but I turn it to thrust. Concrete under soles, yeah, I'm built for the rush. Every breath that I take, turn the doubt into dust. No excuses in my zone, I don't bargain with pain. Sweat dripping like rain, but I dance in the stream. I locked in still, I don't break, I just train. Every rep that I finish redefines what remain. Heart racing like I'm chased, but I'm setting the pace. Got a war in my chest, but I smile in his face. Legs burning, but I'm still in attack mode. Grace, I don't move like I'm tired, I erase the fatigue trace. Form tight, so sharp, I'm refining the grind. No falling offline, stay locked in design. I'm in unstoppable form, can't fade out. Every limit I see, I break out. No doubt in my veins, I'm made loud. Built from the pressure, I take clouds. Unstoppable form, I don't slow down. Every setback turn to a gold crown. I don't bend, I just level up now. Watch me turn the pain to a whole crowd. Second wind hit like a wave in my spine. Still I'm rising, every failure redesign. Track on fire, but my focus is aligned. I don't chase motivation, I create it in time. Muscle memory talking, I respond with control. Every movement precise like I'm sculpting my soul. No shortcuts, only missions I patrol. I've been forged in the struggle, now I'm taking full roll. Eyes locked on the end, but I live in the run. Every heartbeat a drum, every breath is a gun. I don't wait for the light, I become the sun. Every mile that I crush is another one done. Still I'm sharper than ever. In the pressure collapse, no break in my stride. I'm built to survive. I'm in unstoppable form, can't fade out. Every limit I see, I break out. No doubt in my veins, I'm made loud. Built from the pressure, I take clouds. Unstoppable form, I don't slow down. Every setback turn to a gold crown. I don't bend, I just level up now. Watch me turn the pain to a home crowd. Feel the ground shake when I step in motion. Every drop of sweat like a pure devotion. No sleep for the weak in this deep ocean. I keep floating above every broken ocean. This pain don't stop me, it sharpens my steel. Every scar on my body remind me how I feel. No fake energy, everything I build is real. On the ground in human form, this is how I heal. I'm in unstoppable form, can't fade out. Every limit I see, I break out. No doubt in my veins, I'm made loud. Built from the pressure, I take cloud. Unstoppable form, I don't slow down. Every setback turn to a gold crown. I don't bend, I just level up now. Watch me turn the pain to a whole crowd. Still moving, still climbing, no end inside. Every breath I take turn dark into light. final rolled out, covering the concrete grind. I step inside the battle circle now, transcending space and time. My body moves on instinct, hitting the one dime. Got the momentum building quick, avoiding the mime. The floor is the canvas now, waiting for the design. I watch the onlookers clearly, knowing this moment is mine. My focus is laser sharp now, where the raw talents align. Yeah, the manifesto's being written right here on the line. In the wrist turn, yeah, the vinyl slipped in cash. Motion speaks louder than words, right in the center of the cipher ring. We show the dedication now, the message the whole crew bring. My spirit is settling deep, built on the steady swing. This underground body language, the truth that the streets sing. The intensity is maximized, holding a constant pull. Each frozen pose is making the vessel full. The sinking in profound urgency, breakingly cold. Yeah. Shoulder blades kiss the floor hard, rotating with the hand of grace. I notice the quick shift in gravity now, finding my perfect space. My wisdom is the routine now, setting the impossible pace. Got the footwork shuffling fast, leaving no trace. The crowd noise filters low now, avoiding the harsh glare. I see the connection forming clearly, showing the skill we share. My movements are fluid and precise, beyond all compare. Yeah, the history of the form is something I truly wear. Always trust the hand placement, keep up, the head down low, Motion speaks louder than words, right in the center of the cipher ring. We show the dedication now, the message the whole crew bring. My spirit is settling deep, built on a steady swing. This underground body language, the truth that the streets sing. The intensity is maximized, holding the constant pull. Each frozen pose is making the vessel full. This ambient and profound urgency, breaking the common rule. Understanding the cipher's etiquette, where the true energy is found. Standing, the beat drops sturdy and hard. You gotta keep your feet on the ground. Listen to the raw pulse of the rhythm, the strongest sound around. The alternate expression is revealed without a single sound. Watching the crew nod their heads, acknowledging the move profound. Only the pure skill matters here, the strongest talent abounds. The competitive spirit rise, where the real kings are crowned. Never disrespect the floor, for this is holy ground. Motion speaks louder than words, right in the center of the cipher ring. We show the dedication now, the message the whole crew bring. My spirit is settling deep, built on the steady swing. This underground body language, the truth that the streets sing. The intensity is maximized, holding the constant pull. Each frozen pose is making the vessel full. This ambient and profound urgency, breaking the common rule. Motion speaks louder than words. 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 Yes, it's rolled up tight. Silence returns to the corner, but the energy remains. The sweat and the spirit soaked in the memory of the floor. We outta here, we outta here.
Yeah, sand between the toes, yeah, the world is moving slow. Sun dipping low, giving everything a copper glow. Cracking open the cold one, hear the hiss in the breeze. Mind at total rest, man, I'm doing it with ease. Pass the bottle to the left, let the brotherhood spin. No room for the ego, let the honesty begin. Talking about the old days and the places that we've been, while the salt is on the skin and the tide is coming in. It's that hip-hop lullaby, drifting through the dunes, matching every heartbeat to these summertime tunes. Ice melting in the cooler, but the fire's in the soul. Taking back the tempo, yeah, we taking back control. Low-key conversations, nothing heavy on the tongue. Living for the moments that we never had when young. Just the static of the ocean and the flavor of the mall. If life's a masterpiece, yeah, we're finding every fault and letting it go. We're just sipping on that beach brew, cooling in the shade, thinking about the progress and the memories we made. No pressure on the clock, let the busy feelings fade. Inside this golden bubble, yeah, we got it custom made. Beachbrew vibes, yeah, the spirit's getting light. Waiting for the stars to start flickering through the night. Everything is mellow, everything is right. Just the ocean and the homies keeping everything tight. Yeah. Take a sip. The foam is like a cloud sitting heavy on the lip. Calculated laziness, yeah, I'm loving every trip. No deadline in the vocabulary, toss it in the sea. Just a barefoot philosopher, that's all I wanna be. Look at how the skyline starts to purple and the pink. Give me something deeper, man, I need a bit to think about. The way the universe is moving in the blink, while we sitting on the edge, leaning over on the brink. Yeah, the laughter is the rhythm and the ocean is the beat, washing off the residue of the city in the street. Keep the circle tight, keep the energy so sweet, trading all the hustle for a very small retreat. Got the bonfire waiting, got the embers in the eye, a different kind of high from a different kind of sky. No more asking for the reason, no more asking for the why, just a beach brew blessing, let the world pass by. Just sipping on that beach brew, cooling in the shade, thinking about the progress and the memories we made. No pressure on the clock, let the busy feelings fade. Inside this golden bubble, yeah, we got it custom made. Beachbrew Vibes, yeah, the spirit's getting light, waiting for the stars to start flickering through the night. Everything is mellow, everything is right, just the ocean and the homies keeping everything tight. Horizons getting blurry, heart ain't got no worry. No need to act frantic, no need to act in a hurry. Just a low frequency drift, let the vision start to flurry. The waves go out, the peace comes in. Feeling like the version of myself I've always been. Yeah, it's all in the grin. We're just sipping on that beach brew, cooling in the shade, thinking about the progress and the memories we made. No pressure on the clock, let the busy feelings fade. Inside this golden bubble, yeah, we got it custom made. Beachbrew Vibes, yeah, the spirit's getting light, waiting for the stars to start flickering through the night. Everything is mellow, everything is right, just the ocean and the homies keeping everything tight. Cheers to the sunset, pass that one more time. Beach brew in the clear night, yeah, we out.
Heavy speakers push air hard right across the corner store's brick wall. Listen to the static, it's now ready to hear the final call. My deck's volume is maxed out, giving the absolute all. Got the 8D cells loaded fresh, standing proud and tall. The music cuts through the noise, loud now avoiding the inner lie. I watch the city move clearly as the moments fly by. My purpose is simple now, letting the prophecy amplify. Yeah, the rhythm of the future is something I truly rely. Trouble shine sharp and clean, cutting the darkness with the brilliant flash. I analyze the timing now, converting the knowledge into cash. My wisdom is the beat now, avoiding the inner clash. The rhythm is intentional now, moving past all things trash. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything in a sudden splash. This profound sonic scripture built on a heavy smash. My vibe is to feel it now, stepping out with the key mash. Yeah, the message from the ghetto blaster is something I truly crash. Sound speaks louder than words, right from the center of the concrete block. We read the sonic tea leaves now, watching the future unlock. My feeling is settling deep, built on a steady clock. This undeniable street scripture defying the inner shock. The clarity is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each heavy bass line is making the vessel for this ambient, profound forecast, breaking the common. Another sample flips clean, right on the beat's most critical juncture. I notice the quick shift in my knowledge, the undeniable juncture. My foresight is the rhythm now, where the old school will truly puncture. Got the feeling encoded deep, escaping the inner rupture. The set shell is spinning fast, now avoiding the slow fade. I see the connection forming clearly, every single move I truly made. My movements are measured, powered by the core grade. Yeah, the wisdom of the low fidelity is something I truly braid. The sidewalk is the stage now, right where the legends will stand. I analyze the data stream now, holding the future in my hand. My understanding is the ultimate truth now, moving across the whole wide land. The tempo is steady now, built on the philosophy I truly plan. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything at my command. This moment is pure now, powered by the core strand. My attention is total, everything I truly expand. Yeah, the sacred text from the speaker is what I truly demand. Know the history of the drum machine, where the inspiration first began. Unless you feel the pulse of the block, you'll never understand the plan. No, the powerful bassline rumble, the movement spreading across the clan. Soon in the raw sound will dominate everything, pushing faster than a running man. Watch out, the city acts to the message, every single fan. Always a trusty, unpolished sample, that's where the genuine spirit ran. Sensing the change coming quickly now, breaking every simple band. Never sleep on the power of the playback, that's the ultimate man. Speaks louder than words, right from the center of the concrete block. We read the sonic tea leaves now, watching the future unlocked. My feeling is settling deep, built on the steady clock. This undeniable street scripture defying the inner shock. The clarity is absolute, holding a constant pull. Each heavy bass line is making the vessel full. This ambient, profound forecast breaking the common rule.
Chest vibrates hard, feeling the pulse beneath the floor low. Watch the heavy system now, where the crooked currents flow. My sound is the only defensive seed I truly sow. Got an anti-establishment frequency, letting the truth grow. The walls of destruction are thin now, avoiding the inner lie. Look at the whole picture clearly as the moments fly by. My purpose is simple now, reaching for the high sky. Yeah, the weight of the defiance is something I apply. Vibration carries far, through the concrete in the stone block. We amplify the people's message, running past the time clock. My soul is written in the silence, giving the final shot. Rumble shakes deep and low, right in the central square. We feel the truth in the trenches now, showing that we truly care. My power is settling deep, built on the one bold dare. This relentless sonic pushback, escaping the heavy snare. The pressure is maximized, holding the constant pull. Each heavy thump is making the spirit full. This ambient, profound frequency, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the sound system resistance is eternally lethal. Authority feels brittle right at the low and breakdown. I observe the quiet movement now, taking back the town. My knowledge is the fire now, wearing the righteous crown. Got the feeling encoded deep, escaping the inner frown. The illusion of control is gone now, avoiding the dark sound. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, nowhere left to be found. My movements are measured, powered by the solid ground. Yeah, the ultimate unity is what I truly propound. Time for the pushback, right up until the final stand. We process the sensory input, taking back the power in our hand. My path is defined by the rhythm here across the whole land. Rumble shakes deep and low, right in the central square. We feel the truth in the trenches now, showing that we truly care. My power is settling deep, built on the one bold dare. This relentless sonic pushback, escaping the heavy snare. The pressure is maximized, holding a constant pull. Each heavy thump is making the spirit full. This ambient, profound frequency, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the sound system resistance is eternally cool. Who needs the velvet glove when the fist is necessary and true? It's the rejection of the compromise, seeing the whole view. I trade the complacency for the struggle that is strong and new. The melody's potent, standing for the faithful crew. My attention is total, avoiding the thick glue. The essence is honest, holding the flow that sees us through. We move with the slow pace, feelings are gently brew. Yeah, the message of the baseline is what we pursue. Rumble shakes deep and low, right in the central square. We feel the truth in the trenches now, showing that we truly care. My power is settling deep, built on the one bold dare. This relentless sonic pushback, escaping the heavy snare. The pressure is maximized, holding the constant pull. Each heavy thump is making the spirit full. This ambient, profound frequency, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the sound system resistance is eternally cool. The war is waves, the low end frequency is true. The baseline is eternal, me and the crew.
Dust covered ink on a heavy black page, a crimson stain in a 9-type cage. Silent transactions in the back of the vault, guilty by design, it's nobody's fault. Counting money, laundry scent, and a perfume lie. I'm watching the numbers start to multiply and liquefy. Look at the ledger where the red ink is bleeding through the paper like a secret that you're feeding. It's a dirty balance sheet. No mercy in the bitter and the sweet. Suddenly I'm diving into the ocean of the hip-hop underworld logic with the tactical emotion, shattering the audit, burning the file, killing every witness with the predator smile. Dark accounting, a calculated risk, spinning the narrative like a broken type disc. I don't check the interest, I just check the vein, turning the profit into the absolute pain. Shadows are trading the secrets for gold, a story of silence that never was told, tracing the map of the original stain, drowning the memory inside of the rain. Unconditional power, a violet type shimmer. The fire is dying but the heat is a glimmer, broken reflections in a diamond cut glass, watching the entire type centuries pass. Evidence scattered like ash in a cold metal tray. I'm wiping the surface of the logic away today. Listen to the sound of the currency crinkle while the wrinkles on the face start to multiply and twinkle. I got the syntax of a criminal mind, leaving every single moral trace far behind. Lacquered up fingertips touching the dead, the only type of gamble that I haven't lost yet. Crimson residue, a wax colored seal. Nothing in the catalog is actually real. I'm the ghost in the machine, the error in the math, walking on the glory while I'm shaking off the wrath. Final calculation, zero-sum game, forgetting the face and forgetting the name. Static noise blooming like a digital rose. Everybody is watching but nobody knows. Nobody knows. Static noise blooming like a digital rose. Everybody is watching but nobody knows. Unveiled arrogance in Australia grid. Every single syllable is a lethal type. Closing the distance, snapping the trap, mapping out the future on a corrupted time map. Shadows are trading the secrets for gold, a story of silence that never was told, tracing the map of the original stain, drowning the memory inside of the rain. Unconditional power, a violet type shimmer. The fire is dying but the heat is a glimmer, broken reflections in a diamond cut glass, watching the entire type centuries pass. Last entry written in a fading type light. Everything is vanishing into the night. Lipstick on the paper, the ledger is closed. The truth remains undisclosed.
Yeah.
Skyline, bright line, catch it in the prime time. Climbing up the ladder while I'm making every rhyme chime. In the city hip-hop, making all the flip-flop. Never gonna quit, stop, headed for the tip-top. Gold rays, bold ways, navigating old maze. Everything is blurry in the summer morning cold haze. Ignition, position, following the mission, breaking every limit of the ordinary vision. Flicker, move quicker, blood is getting thicker. Listen to the rhythm like a liquid silver liquor. The fuse is burning short and the pressure's getting high. Preparing for the fireworks to decorate the sky. The morning sun is a silent explosion across the rooftops. Everything we hid in the dark is catching fire now. Vulnerability is the spark that starts the entire revolution. The vibration of a new day is shattering the window panes. We are breathing in the sparks and the golden particles. Gravity is failing as the light takes over the room. Feel the warmth of the destiny pressing against the chest of beautiful awakening within the center of the chaos. Sunburst, done worse, quenching all the gun thirst. I was always meant to be the one who hit the run first. Gravity, cavity, vanity and tragedy, turning all the static into cinematic strategy. Deep breaths, deep depth, watch the way I keep step. Every single secret that the weary little city kept, unfold, untold, turning all the lead to gold. Standing on the edge and being absolutely brave and bold. Shatter, don't matter, listen to the platter, cutting through the noise and the empty-headed chatter. The lock is blown away and the energy is free, becoming every version that I'm actually meant to be. The morning sun is a silent explosion across the rooftops. Woo! Everything we hid in the dark is catching fire now. Vulnerability is the spark that starts the entire revolution. The vibration of the new day is shattering the window panes. We are breathing in the sparks and the golden particles. Gravity is failing as the light takes over the room. Feel the warmth of the destiny pressing against
against the chest of beautiful awakening within the center of the chaos. Elevate, celebrate, never gonna hesitate. Opening the lock on every supernatural heavy gate. Ascend deep and never ever gonna bend. Following the rainbow to the very ever living end. Radiate, create, moving at a steady rate. Deciding that the miracle is something I should emulate. Listen, listen, something that you shouldn't miss. Finding all the power in the transcendental morning kiss. The morning sun is a silent explosion across the rooftops. Everything we hid in the dark is catching fire now. Vulnerability is the spark that starts the entire revolution. The flourishing of a new day is shattering the window panes. We are breathing in the sparks and the golden particles. Gravity is failing as the light takes over the room. Feel the warmth of the destiny pressing against the chest of beautiful awakening within the center of the chaos.